What's good, everybody? It's your boy Young here for the rise. And what does it look like outside? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that snow? Yeah, snow in the Scat Pack. Yep, we out here, we doing it. Technically, it's not snow that I'm used to, but it is a little bit of snow. So I guess I got a couple more tips and things like that for y'all today. Be safe is the number one. Definitely be safe, and if you can't drive in this type of weather, then on some serious stuff, I know I joke a lot, please don't drive out here. But it's starting to get colder, the temperature's dropping, so this snow is actually going to start sticking. It's below freezing temperature outside now, so this water can turn into ice. Some of it probably already has. You don't really know until you hit it, unless you see a huge patch of ice. But most dangerous thing on the road is black ice, so you probably won't see that coming. You see a very slick spot, and then it has a different consistency when you hit it, for the most part at least. So yeah, stay in your lane. Make sure you signal. Good visibility is always very, very good. Turn your headlights on for those people that don't be knowing that your headlights is off because you don't have automatic headlights, or you just left the car shop and they turn your headlights from automatic to just off or whatever. So yeah, be sure to have that on, because if people can see you, people can probably avoid you a lot better. Like, these cars here don't have on lights. You don't necessarily have to, it's just a recommendation, because somebody might not be able to see them that well. I just got off the highway, so you can't, or the interstate, so you can't see this much now, but you see on the sides over there, you got the snow that's just kind of building up over there and all that. When you're going across the center lane or switching lanes in general, especially on a highway, interstate, or whatever, and the snow builds up on the spots like right there where the lines are, yeah, you need to be careful for that, because that patch can catch your tires depending on what type of vehicle you got. It can actually catch all your type of tires. I drove an all-wheel drive car, and if it's enough of it, it can still cause you to kind of slide a bit, which might cause you to panic, which hopefully it doesn't. But it could, is the point. And switching the lanes there, accelerating or braking while doing that, can cause tire slippage, and that can lead to an accident, which I really hope it does not. I really hope all of you are staying safe out here. So my recommendation for going over that is make sure you have enough room between you and the person in front of you, as well as the person behind you, if there is someone there, when you're switching over, and just coast through it. Just roll through it. You don't want to over accelerate. You don't want to brake too hard. I mean, you can gas a little bit, but don't like floor it to kind of get in front of somebody and get over, because I've actually seen somebody spin out from that before, and it was crazy. I've actually spun myself. I haven't spun out, but I've definitely lost a bit of traction, thinking I was all cool because I had all-wheel drive back in the RT Plus, and I started fishtailing a little bit. I'm like, whoa, it caught the tire. I was in a front-wheel drive vehicle where it was literally about a couple inches on the road, and just switching, going slow, coasting, it caught it too. But you got to make sure you maintain it. Keep two hands on the steering wheel, even though I'm not doing that right now, but keep two hands on the steering wheel, but don't over grip it. You don't want to get the death grip, or the white knuckling, as I call it, where it's like, oh my god, because what that can do is that can actually make you, if you hit something and the vehicle jerks or whatever, you can jerk the steering wheel as well because you're super gripping it. So you want to make sure you have like a firm grip, but you want to be comfortable with it. You want to ease with it for the most part. So as that way you don't jerk the vehicle. All right, I got a turn coming up, so give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, so another thing too, you kind of want to keep your distance. At least have a car length between you and the person in front of you, in case they hit the brakes and you got to stop, and you don't want to slide into them. You kind of want to do the same thing in the rain as well, especially if it's raining hard, because the person could just hit the brake, especially if you can't see over them like I can't see over this truck. And you need your reactionary time in between. On top of having your reactionary time in between, you need your braking distance as well. Brakes, tires, all that stuff, they don't handle the same when wet, when on icy roads and things like that. Let me get over real quick. Ah, there it goes. That right there, when it starts building up like that, that's what I'm talking about, switching lanes. Doesn't matter what vehicle you got in terms of like, well, what type of drivetrain vehicle you got in terms of front wheel, rear wheel, all wheel, all that type of stuff. You can all slip on this. It also doesn't necessarily matter because, as you see, I'm in a rear wheel drive car and I'm driving in this. It all depends on your experience. I really can't see up here at all. It's definitely starting to pick up some. It's gonna take me a minute to get home. I might go somewhere, do some spins in the snow for y'all. I don't think I've done it in this car yet, but I think I will. Hold up. Switch back over, see what room we got. All right, hitting it, tire slippage, but I'm rolling. See, I don't know if you heard it, but when I was accelerating over, it was like, or whatever, and it was causing my rear tires to slip a little bit. I felt it. I felt it in the pedal. But once I let go of the gas, even the small acceleration, once I let go of the gas and I legit just rolled through it, it's, woo, a little slippage there too. I just kind of didn't have an issue with it at all. I just rolled through it, didn't have no tire spin, coasted through, didn't have no issue. Said the same thing 3 times. You get the point though. Now right here, I'm sliding. I'm just hitting the brakes. That's why you gotta have this distance here in between you and the car in front of you. Cause you never know what can happen. Seriously, y'all, you never know what can happen. I might have some other tips and stuff, but for the most part, this is kind of like the rain video. You just, ooh, I'm slipping trying to. That's one thing though. When it's snow on the ground, you got a rear wheel drive car, and you start gassing a little bit. It's as if you completely floored it sometimes, and you're getting tire spin in the back. Car starts trying to go sideways on you. But what was I saying? Yeah. But yeah, it's like the rain video. So you want to be safe out here. Might have some more tips and all that stuff. But I am actually about to focus on just driving now, because there's a lot of traffic in this, or it appears like that. You don't have that much visibility. I'm gonna zoom in all the way. That's about as far as I can see. Well, a little bit further than that because I got 20/20. But you get the point. On that note, deuces. I'll see y'all later. I'm about to safely get home, or I'm gonna go to a parking lot and have a little bit of fun with y'all. I don't think while I'm driving on this road, I'm gonna put the car in track mode like I did in the rain. There was no cars around, and it's the rain. Like, my tires can kind of warm up in the rain if it's a little bit warmer outside, so it makes it slightly grippier, if that makes sense. In the snow, yeah, your tires warm up a bit, but it's so cold on the ground, especially for the snow to stick, that your tires aren't going to be as warm. So doing something like that could cause an issue, and I might spin too much. Someone could be coming up that I don't see, and they might hit me, or I might hit them. So it's just not a smart thing to do right now, unless I'm literally in an empty parking lot. But if I do that, y'all gotta obviously see it on this video. I'll be back though. Of course, stay safe. Like, subscribe, follow, all that type of stuff. Share, comment. I love talking to y'all. Let me know what else y'all want to see. I really do hope this is very informative. I don't have no skit or anything written out when I be talking like this. I really just be going off the head and turn up the wipers more. I really just be going off the head and just saying what's on my mind for the most part. That's why sometimes I tend to repeat it over and over and over. But hey, you might have missed something earlier on because somebody was talking to you in the background. And if I said something that's helpful or whatever, definitely drop a like. But for real, if I said something that's helpful and it can really save one of y'all or help one of y'all when driving in inclement weather, like, then I'm happy for that. For real. Like, I ain't even capping right now, man. No cap. Deuces for now. Hey, I'm out, y'all.
I am H.I.M. His Imperial Majesty, Benz driver,